Hello everyone, this is Luxury PL38. Today's video I want to list out some of the best items that I purchased in the year 2020, and I actually purchased quite a few items, so I want to list out the best in terms of certain category. So I'm going to specify the best ready-to-wear that I purchased, the best fashion jewelry, and the top 3 SLG, and also the best accessory that I purchased in the year 2020. So it's gonna be quite a short video, and after that I will do my top 10 luxury handbags for 2020. So stay tuned for the next video. So one of my best purchase, if not the best purchase in terms of ready-to-wear in 2020, is definitely this Chanel coat that I purchased during the December sale, the holiday 2020 sale, because I wasn't expecting to be able to get this coat. It was actually released in 2019, I believe it was the fall winter, and it was one of the last collections that Karl Lagerfeld designed before he passes away. So I was so glad that I managed to find this. My SA told me that this was one of the items that was on sale, and I immediately jumped into it, and I was so lucky to have gotten the size that I want as well. So this was definitely my best ready-to-wear items that I purchased in 2020. So moving on, the best fashion jewelry that I purchased last year in the year 2020 is definitely these button collections from Chanel. I did purchase quite a few fashion jewelry, but in my honest opinion, the best one is this one because it is just so unique and it is very vintage looking. It pay homage to the 24K that Chanel releases for the hardwares in the classic flap and in the vintage collections. So I absolutely love the button collections. However, I did purchase it from a reseller because it was virtually impossible to get it from the boutique. I've been bugging so many Chanel SA and I wasn't able to get it. So eventually I go down that road. I pay a premium pricing and I actually purchase it from a reseller. So in my opinion, this is the best fashion jewelry that I purchased last year. And moving forward for the year 2021, I was hoping to get a few fine jewelry such as Cartier, Van Cleef, and also a little bit of Tiffany and maybe Hermes, because as you can see I don't own any fine jewelry. So I was hoping to get into that in my wish list for the year 2021. So the best accessory that I purchased is this Louis Vuitton Twilly. I did purchase quite a few Twilly last year, but in my opinion the best one is this from Louis Vuitton. Surprisingly, it is from the Crafty collections. It wasn't very popular, the Crafty collections. However, this particular Twilly, I find it to be so versatile simply because the Crafty collections actually uses the color that Louis Vuitton is famous for, their monogram. As you can see, the brown variations, and it has a little bit of black and gold. So you can basically use this Twilly on most of Louis Vuitton monogram bags, even though you if you owned a classic monogram, reverse monogram, or even anything that has damier, you can definitely use this because it is so versatile simply because of the color that is on this particular Twilly. So moving on, before we go into the top 3 SLG for 2020, I just want to say an honorable mention, and this nearly make it into the top 3. However, simply because I have not used it as much as I would like to, and I don't see myself parting with this because it's definitely one of the collector's items that I will definitely put into my forever handbags or SLG collections. It's just amazing because I was actually trying to get the monogram from Takashi Collaborations over 10 years ago, but I did not purchase the darker monogram background. I've only got the white background, so this is definitely up there because I always wanted to have the colorful monogram in the darker background. So this is an honorable mention. Besides, it is a Felici. It is so versatile and it's just grab and go. So let's get into the top three. Top three SLG. Number 3 comes as a surprise because I wasn't expecting this, and this is the mini O case from Chanel. It is the purple iridescent. To be honest, I've been using this since I purchased it over a month ago. Goes to show how durable and how much I love this. It comes in at number 3, and the reasons why I love it is because it is in the iridescent purple. It is you don't really need to baby it too much because it comes in a darker color, and you still have a little bit of iridescent effect of it, and it's just amazing because the color is so nice as well. As you can see, the fabric purple, it is amazing, and I've been using it for over a month. I can't stress enough how much I love this. So coming in at number 2 is actually this, in my honest opinion, one of the best, if not the best, Christmas animations Vivienne, and I absolutely love the color that they use for this. It's got pink, a little bit of fuchsia, and a little bit of red, blue. It's got the Tiffany blue or the sky blue, and even though it is in the damier, as you can see, damier, but it is absolutely suitable, and I absolutely love this. Bear in mind that probably 2021 it's not going to be Vivienne, because Vivienne's animations has been for the past 2 years, and judging from the Louis Vuitton traditions, they usually stay 2 years team, the same team, and then they move on. So for the past 2 years we have Christmas animations for Vivienne, so the next 2 years is probably going to be human animations, which was very likely in 2021. So if for anyone that is missing out on the Christmas animation Vivienne, and you're not going to be able to get it for the next 2 years, because it's likely that Louis Vuitton is going to be doing the human animations for the next 2 years. So the Vivienne one, it's still available if you look around, and I think I still have a couple of them on my Instagram account if anyone's interested. So this is definitely number 2 on the best SLG. And the top SLG that I purchased last year, 2020, no surprises there, is this Vanity Mini from Chanel. I've actually owned 3 of them. However, the best one in my opinion is this in blue caviar. It's definitely one of my favorite, and I've got so many requests to sell this, but it's definitely in my permanent collections, permanent forever SLG, because I don't see myself parting this, and I actually pay a very good deal for it, because when it was launched this was priced under 2,000 Canadian dollars, which is very impossible to get anything under 2,000 from Chanel. And you can use this as a crossbody, as an SLG. It's definitely one of the best value in the market. It's so much cheaper than a wallet on chain. However, Chanel increased the price a little bit. It is now 2,250 if I'm not mistaken. So Chanel actually increased it by about 13 to 15% at the moment. It is still one of the best value. So moving on to finally the top 10 list for the handbags collections. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video, the top 10 best handbags purchase of 2020, and that's going to be interesting.